So is Garth Brooks and Trisha Yearwood getting a divorce? Well, that's the question that the tabloid Globe has everyone asking themselves. But there seems to be no need to worry because in an article written by Gossip Cop, they seem to have pointed out some of the issues with the report by Globe and straight up said the so-called source for Globe magazine was not telling the truth. So what did Globe report? Well, the headline on the cover of Globe reads, "Garth and Trisha's marriage explodes." And underneath the headline were tabs saying Yearwood is controlling and that Garth and Trisha were seen fighting with one another in public. According to Gossip Cop, Globe explained that Garth's reason for the split was apparently for Trisha being too controlling. The so-called source for Globe said, "Their wires seem crossed now as far as really communicating without it turning into a battle. I think Garth, especially, is ready to walk unless they can find a middle ground. One that doesn't include Trisha feeling like she calls the shots." The alleged source continued and told Globe that Garth is used to being in charge while he is out on the road and not at home, but when Garth and Trisha are both back at home, Trisha has a very definite idea of what their lives should be, and Garth is expected to go along with it. The alleged source for Globe then added in about how apparently Garth wants to move back to Oklahoma, but Yearwood does not, and she thinks that the two should live in Tennessee. Now again, this so-called source told Globe, Garth really wants to go back to Oklahoma where he feels at home, but Trisha won't hear of it. She tells Garth she did her time in Oklahoma, and now that his girls are all grown, they should be in Tennessee. And that Trisha feels she's earned the right to call the shots, since she has spent years supporting Garth in his career. Gossip Cop pointed out that the information from the source for Globe about Garth and Trisha disagreeing on where to live was a bit of an issue due to the fact that Yearwood and Brooks already made the move to Nashville back in 2014 after the high school graduation of Garth's youngest daughter. Now, another interesting piece to all of this is that Us Weekly magazine just interviewed Garth this month where he had nothing but wonderful things to say about his wife. Here's where it is interesting. According to Gossip Cop, Us Weekly and Globe magazine are under the same owner. So it appears that this just doesn't make any sense. And not to mention, Garth and Trisha just recently spent their time together volunteering with Habitat for Humanity to help build several homes, and in the photos from that event, the two seem to be all smiles while with one another. Garth has also showed nothing but his love and support for his wife all over social media. Like here in this photo, for instance, where he's wearing a shirt in support for Yearwood that reads, "I love my every girl." The post along with the photo also says, "You are always with me, Trisha Yearwood. I love every girl you are. Thanks for making country music again. Tomorrow is a gift for all of us." So I think if there was any trouble in paradise, we wouldn't be seeing Garth praising his wife and her accomplishments, or even Garth doing interviews where he has nothing but amazing things to say about Yearwood. With as much love as these two show each other, I think we can all agree the Globe's article appears to be a bit far-fetched. Well guys, that's it for today's video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down at the bottom and turn those notifications on for breaking updates on your favorite country artists and all the news coming right out of Music City. Y'all stay country.